Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to add IndiaMART leads and inquiries to Salesforce for mutual fund services. So as a financial advisor, I am providing mutual fund services to multiple businesses, clients and individuals. And I am promoting my services also with the help of IndiaMART. And my objective is that every time I am going to receive a new lead or new inquiry through IndiaMART for my services, automatically that lead should be added along with the inquiry as a contact in Salesforce CRM. Now to automate this entire process, we will have to build a connection between IndiaMART and Salesforce, and that we are going to do without any coding and programming skills, simply with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step for your business, for that you have to come towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video we are going to learn that how we can automatically add IndiaMART leads for our mutual fund services in Salesforce to manage the leads effectively and effortlessly. So I am a financial advisor promoting my services of mutual fund with the help of IndiaMART, and I'm receiving multiple inquiries as well as leads on regular basis. I want to streamline the process of lead management effortlessly. Therefore, I want to directly add the leads along with the inquiries to my Salesforce CRM every time. But this is a time-consuming process. Therefore, I want to automate the entire process of adding these leads in Salesforce. So as soon as the lead will be received directly, the details of that lead will be recorded in Salesforce. How we are going to automate the process? By setting up the connection between IndiaMART and Salesforce for that, and that we are going to do without any coding and programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which helps us to automate all our daily repetitive tasks without the requirement of any coding and programming skills by setting up connections between our work applications. So here with the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build the connection between IndiaMART and Salesforce. Let's get started for that. This is the home page of Pabbly Connect where we can reach by typing the URL pabbly.com/connect/INR in our browser. After coming over here, we will find two options: sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are an existing user like me, you can directly click on sign in to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It will help you to create a free new account just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you're going to receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. So as an existing user, currently I'm going to click on sign in. This is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on Access Now. It has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, where we can find all the workflows which we have created. And to save the workflows separately, according to their purpose, we can also create separate folders like this. Now to create a new workflow, we are going to click on this create workflow option. A dialog box is appeared in front of us. As you can see, it is asking us to provide a name to the workflow. So I'm going to first of all provide a name to my workflow according to the requirements. Add IndiaMART leads and inquiries to Salesforce for mutual fund services. After giving the name to my workflow, now I'm going to select the folder. So you can see I have a list of folders over here. Among these folders, I am going to select automations for IndiaMART leads as my folder. And now I'm going to click on create. As we have done that, you can see a new screen is open in front of us, which contains two extremely important windows. We have trigger and action over here. So trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation runs. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is a response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now let's suppose I want that every time I'm going to receive a new lead through IndiaMART, automatically that lead should be added as a contact or as a lead in Salesforce. For that, I'm going to take IndiaMART in trigger and Salesforce in my action step. When we are going to build the connection between these applications, then we will see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means when the lead will be received through IndiaMART, then only that lead will be added to Salesforce, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us start creating our automation step by step. To start with the process, first of all, we will go towards our trigger step, and here we have to select the trigger application. That means the application by using which we want to start the workflow. So here our trigger application will be IndiaMART, because I want that every time a new lead will be received through IndiaMART, then my workflow should start. So start application is IndiaMART. Then we have to select the trigger event. That means on the happening of which specific event in IndiaMART you want to capture the response and start your workflow. So I want that whenever a new lead will be received through IndiaMART, then my workflow should start. You can see here we have received a webhook URL and also we have received some instructions. Basically, we have to follow the given instructions step by step carefully to insert the webhook URL inside our IndiaMART account. And as we will do that, then the webhook URL is going to act as a bridge for transferring the data of every new lead which is received through IndiaMART towards Pabbly Connect automatically. So let's copy the webhook URL and then I'm going to show you each and every step for building this connection. First of all, I will take you towards my IndiaMART account, and this is my seller's account of IndiaMART. Over here you can see I am logged in, and after coming over here you can see from the left side we have the option of lead manager. We have to select that, and then we have the 3 lines, that is the menu section, which we have to select. And over here we have import export leads. So among the import export lead option we have to select push API. Then here we are on push API integration, where you can see an existing webhook is already added and it is activated. So I'm going to first of all deactivate to start with fresh. And on my registered mobile number, an OTP is going to be sent. So I'm going to enter it over here to deactivate the webhook so that we can add a new one. And now I'm going to submit it. As we have done that, the webhook is deactivated, and now we are going to add a new webhook in front of you. So first of all, it is asking us a source of the lead. So I'm going to select other over here. You can select any of the given options. Then we have webhook listener. First of all, we have to add the name of the platform which we want to connect with IndiaMART. So here I'm going to give the name as Pabbly Connect. And in the field of webhook listener URL, we have to paste the webhook URL which we have received from Pabbly Connect recently. So we have done that. Now let's click on save details. Now it is asking us to select any of the reason why we are setting up the connection. So let's say I'm going to select I can easily assign leads to my sales team and manage their performance afterwards. Then I'm going to generate OTP by clicking on the button. And here you can see that my webhook is activated and set up successfully. So this means that the connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect is built. After coming back to Pabbly Connect, it is showing waiting for webhook response. This means that when we have set up the connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect with the help of webhook, we are waiting for the response of webhook to be captured. How we are going to capture the response? By doing a test submission. To do the test submission, we have to send a new lead and the inquiry on our IndiaMART account. When that lead will be received over here, then we are going to receive the response of that lead inside Pabbly Connect as well. So in order to do that, I've already created a dummy profile of a lead. But by using that dummy leads profile, I'm going to submit a dummy inquiry for my mutual fund services in IndiaMART. As the inquiry will be sent, the lead will be received with all the details, and the same details of that lead are going to be captured inside Pabbly Connect as well. So without further wasting time, I'm going to quickly open the profile of that dummy lead in incognito mode. So I have opened incognito mode. Also, I've searched the name of my business over here on which I want to send the inquiry. Now I'm going to click on contact supplier to send the dummy inquiry. And I have already created a dummy profile as I've told you. So I do not have to enter the details once again now, as I will enter the inquiry and the registered phone number by using which I have created the profile. Automatically all the details of that lead such as name, email, address, city, company name, etc. are going to be sent towards my business in IndiaMART. So I'm going to directly click on contact supplier, and here I'm going to enter the registered phone number. Okay, this is the registered phone number of the dummy lead. Now I'm going to enter some other details as well. And here I'm going to enter the requirement, that is the query. I am interested in exploring mutual fund investments options. I am looking for plans with moderate risk and good term returns. Please provide details about your mutual fund offerings, investment process and associated charges. Looking forward to connecting you soon. I'm going to simply submit the response, and here my details are sent to the business as it is saying. I'm going to quickly cross this. I will take you towards my IndiaMART account quickly now. And here you can see that yes, the lead is received with the name as ABC Company. This is the name of the company which I have entered while creating the profile. So we have received a response from this company name only. And here we have the exact inquiry message as well. I'm interested in exploring mutual fund investment options. So as the lead is received over here, now I'm going to take you towards Pabbly Connect. And you can see that the response is also captured over here in Pabbly Connect as well. So we have all the details. Let's start reading them one by one. First of all, we have the status of the lead, that is success. We have a unique query ID. Then we have a default subject of the lead. We have the sender state. We have the name, the dummy name that I have used while creating the dummy profile. We have phone number, email address, company name, city, state, and when we'll scroll down here, we have the exact inquiry as well. This means our connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect is absolutely successful. And now every time a new lead will be received through IndiaMART for my mutual fund services, the response is automatically going to capture with all the details. Once the response is received, our objective is to add that lead in Salesforce. So now the next step will be to set up the connection between Salesforce and Pabbly Connect. To do that, let's go towards our action step and let us select Salesforce as our action application. Then we have to select the action event. What you want, I want to create the lead as a record. So I'm going to select create record over here. Then I'm going to click on connect. We have two options to build the connection between Salesforce and Pabbly Connect. Before that, I have to tell you that you can see I'm already logged into my Salesforce account. So you also have to keep in mind that you should log into the application which you want to connect with Pabbly Connect, because it makes the connection easier and simple. Okay, now we have two options over here to build the connection, add new connection and select existing connection. In case if you already have an existing connection, just quickly go with that. I will show you to build a new connection. So we have selected add new connection over here. Now let's click on connect with Salesforce. And here it is asking us That means Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access our Salesforce account. And because our data is 100% safe with Pabbly Connect, so fearlessly we can click on allow to provide the access. And as we have done that, the authorization has become successful and the connection between Salesforce and Pabbly Connect is also built. So we'll simply move forward. We will enter the details in these fields to create a record in Salesforce so that our lead will be added. So first of all, it is asking us what kind of object you want to create. I want to create lead over there. So I'm going to select lead as Salesforce object. Then the next we have to select the last name, first name, salutation, etc. And all these details are already received in our earlier response. So instead of entering the data manually, we are going to map them. But when I'm going to search in the previous response, the name, here you can see I have received the full name of the lead, that is in the combined format. But here it is asking us first name and last name separately, which we have to split. So here we'll go back, we'll click on this add action step button. To split the name, automatically we will use a feature of Pabbly, that is text formatter. Text formatter is an amazing feature which helps us to format the text in the workflows according to our requirements. Here our action event will be to split the text, and let's click on connect over here. Now Pabbly Connect is asking, now it is asking us which text you want to split. I want to split the name of my lead, so I have selected that. As I have inserted the name directly from the previous step which I have received in my response, it has become dynamic. That means with each and every new response, automatically the name which I have mapped over here is going to replace. So every time a new lead will be received through IndiaMART, the name is going to replace with a new name of that new lead. And in this way only we are going to automate the entire process. Because if we will enter the data manually over here instead of mapping, then the data will become static and it is not going to replace every time. Therefore, mapping is very, very important. Okay, so now it is asking us separator. What value you want to use to split the name? Here I want to use the space I have in between the first name and the last name as the steps as the separator. So I'm going to use the space which is given in the format like this. It is saying if you want to use space as the separator, you have to use it in the given format only. I have entered it. And now it is asking us a segment. What segment of this text you want? First, second, last, or all? I want all, first name and the last name both. So I've selected all. Now I'm going to click on save and send test request button. Here we have received the name in the correct format. So we are going to quickly map the name now. So first of all, let's map the last name and then we'll map the first name. Once again, as we have mapped the details, they have become dynamic. So they are going to automatically replace. In this way, we will complete our automation. In this way, we will run our automation. If you want, you can provide the salutation, but I could not differentiate the leads on the basis, but I could not specify any salutation such as Mr., Mrs., etc. to my leads because I'm going to receive multiple leads of different categories. So I'm going to keep the salutation as none. If you want, you can also provide any title to your lead. Here we have the company name. So I'm going to map the company name of my lead over here. Then we have the street address. I have not received that. I have received the city. So I'm going to map the city over here. We have received the state as well. So I'm going to map the state. I have not received postal code. I have received country code. So I have mapped the country code. Whatever details you have received, you can map them. So you have to enter the company name compulsorily. Then we have latitude, longitude, etc. So I'm going to ignore these fields as well. Now we have the phone number. So let's map the phone number as well. Then we have email. In the description, to differentiate my leads, I am going to insert the message which I have received as a query. So according to the query of the leads, I will be able to differentiate them in Salesforce and I will assign the leads to different sales member. Okay, then we have the lead source, status, etc. I'm going to ignore these fields and I will directly click on save and send test request button now. And as we have done that, the response is captured. It is also providing us the ID of the lead. So this means that the lead is successfully added in Salesforce. So I'm going to quickly take you towards my Salesforce account. We will go towards leads section. And here in the recent items, we have the new lead that is of the name as Smart Lead. When we'll open this lead, we have all the details, the company name, the email address, phone number, and here we have the description as well. This means our connection between IndiaMART and Salesforce is absolutely successful. And now every time a new lead is going to be received through IndiaMART, automatically a record is going to be created in Salesforce for that. So once we have set up this connection successfully, now we do not have to do anything manually. As soon as we are going to receive the leads from IndiaMART, along with the inquiries, the leads are going to be recorded systematically in Salesforce CRM. Not only the Salesforce CRM, but if you are using any other CRM as well, you can connect in the similar manner that application with your IndiaMART account to manage your leads and to definitely convert them into payable customers. I hope the automation is clear to you. Also, it is helpful for your business. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.